Hello there, and welcome to Family Film Flashback. In today's episode, we're going to talk about Big. Now, Big was a movie starring Tom Hanks, directed by Penny Marshall. It's about a boy who makes a wish because he's a little shorter than some of the kids around him, and he makes a wish that he was big. And he wakes up in the morning and he is a full-grown adult. And it's about him trying to make a way through life as an adult, as opposed to a 13-year-old boy, and him trying to get back to being a 13-year-old boy. Now, what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was really funny because he tries to be older, but he doesn't really know how, and he's kind of really goofy.
He is, yeah. There's a great scene when he's applying for a job, and he asked me. They said his social security number, which you have to have on an application. He said it was short a couple numbers. And he just said 10. He probably doesn't even know what his social security number is or what he'd be short. So yeah, it's him trying to make a way as an adult without having a clue. Now, did you ever at any point watching the movie think what would it be like if you were a grown up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know I did when I saw it. So you think how do you think you would handle it?
I don't know, not good.
You don't think you'd do as good as him? Do you think you'd go party and do crazy fun adult stuff? Now it's they kind of show what it'd be like if you as a 13-year-old suddenly became an adult and how you'd handle it. And do you think the character Josh, who Tom Hanks plays, do you think he handled it well? You don't think? I mean, he went out. I mean, I don't want to talk about too much about the movie, but he went out and got himself a job, got himself a place to live.
Well, his house wasn't.
No, he didn't stay at a very nice place.
It was an okay place. It's just what he put in it.
Yeah. Now, did you think it was funny? Yeah. Now, there's some parts in it that were a little more, kind of grown up themed. Did you feel as if there were some parts of it you didn't understand at all?
A couple.
Yeah. Okay. That's
I can't
fair.
really name them.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. But you overall you enjoyed the movie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. Now, Big was a big hit when it came out. Tom Hanks was an established actor at this point. He's a pretty big comedic actor, done some drama. But this was his first really, really, really big movie that kind of became Tom Hanks. And it was a great performance. It's a great job. I think at points he overplays the age a little bit. But by and large, he does a great job in it. It's funny. As far as being family appropriate, I think it is. I think maybe older kids, though, there are some adult themes. It's about being an adult. It's not that I don't think it's inappropriate. I just don't think there's certain parts of it kids can relate to. Like Kendall said, there's some parts you didn't quite maybe follow or at least relate to. And I think that you might want to be cautious having a younger person watch it because they just may not get some of the jokes. Some of the jokes are about adult situations that Josh doesn't understand, and you have to understand the situations to realize why it's funny and why he doesn't get them. So that's something to be concerned about. There's a few parts in it that are a little more adult-ish, because he does form a relationship with his coworker, and it's about a 13-year-old handling a grown-up relationship. They don't get too involved, or too detailed about it, but there's definitely some parts that you may want to be a little more cautious about. But overall, it's a great performance and a great job by Tom Hanks. And again, I'd be more cautious about having younger kids watch it. I think Kendall, at the age of 9 here, was close to being a hair young to really appreciate the movie as a whole. But overall, I think you enjoyed it and kind of got the gist of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. And now, there was one part of this movie that I did have to skip for Kendall. I think she was a little too young for it. It involves the relationship with Josh and his girlfriend, and old grown-up Josh as Tom Hanks and his girlfriend. And I did have to. It's not too bad, but it was bad enough at age of 9. I thought it was a little too much for Kendall. I fast-forwarded through. It was only a couple of minutes. I would recommend perhaps watching the movie all the way through before you showed it to your kid just to see what the part is. It's a little ways into the movie, so just something to be aware of. I don't think it would have been too bad for her, but it was enough that I thought she probably shouldn't see it at this point. And, younger kids especially not. So overall, Kendall, what'd you think?
I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah? You like Tom Hanks in it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you don't have there's not a lot of Tom Hanks movies. Polar Express is probably the one you're most familiar with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he's not even real in that one. He's all computer. He's a cartoon. But he's been in a lot of movies, and you'll probably see a lot more of movies in years to come. But yeah, it's a good movie. It still holds up. It's a little simplistic, I think, in its themes. As far as kids, adult theme, how kids sees adult themes. I think life's a little more complex than they make it, but it's a movie, and that's what it's supposed to do. And again, I'd say little older kids just to appreciate the themes a little more and understand it. But you liked it? You think a little older as well? Okay. All right. Thanks for watching.
Bye. Bye bye.